Hello friends, welcome back. NS200 is one of the most leading 200cc bike in the Indian market now. Guys, we already know that Bajaj has added the value added features in this NS200 with fully packed and existing features. So we already know that. So in this video, we are going to explain what are all the new features this NS200 new model has and all the merits and demerits also in this video, guys. Give a like if this video is useful, and new viewers subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular notifications. Now we are looking at the new model NS200, which the Bajaj has announced in the January and February versions in the new model. The outlook and design as well as the dimensions all are same as per the previous NS200 does has, but in the front section they given a fully digital and fully LED setups of headlights. The front headlight section is somewhat decent only. The design is all subjective, but I like personally the previous version headlights, but the power output and the thunder shaped LED DRLs are now fully powerful in the night time or even the brighter in the day section also, guys. So in this update the front headlight power is awesome, guys. So we can give a thumbs up for the NS200 new version. In the tail section they didn't change the same set of something LED split up tail lights only, but in the number plate and rear tail section is somewhat bigger, and in order to elevate the tail section somewhat beautiful, so this tail section is was good, and the tank design has the same design as well, 12 liter of fuel tank capacity, and in the meter section they given a fully digital meter which has a negative shade of LED setups. The bezels are somewhat bigger in this view comparing to other Japanese brands in this 200 or even 150 segment. This meter assembly is somewhat subjective even to myself only, but this meter assembly does has every connectivity features or even 10 by 10 navigations, or even if you are preferring for your NS200 for a long trip, this NS200 has a somewhat USB charging provisions also. In the daytime the visibility is somewhat decent only. The phone it's not capturing as well, but in the naked eye we can feel the visibility and all that. So we can access the same set of other brands like Bajaj or even Dominar has something like that. They given a somewhat dedicated switches for the access of headlight assembly or even meter view. They given a dedicated mode button in order to access and manipulate your readouts in this meter assembly, guys. Bajaj tried to give all the features in this NS200 or even with the NS160, even in NS125, but they given a three type of meter view. I think three variants they given. In the top end variant, they all given connectivity features with even 10 by 10 navigations. But I prefer the old version with which has somewhat semi-digital meter assembly with the analog RPM indicators and all that. But in order to upgrade and update your NS200, which is something in the Indian trend market, so they given a fully digital meter wave assembly, so which is be okay. In the future we all would be adapted in this fully digital meter. They given a dedicated mode button, so which is nice, and even we already told that they given a dedicated on off switch for your LED front headlight assembly. So in this meter wave assembly you can read out all your RPM indicator, even with they given a neutral position indicator, but I feel the neutral position indicator is somewhat smaller in view. If you are cruising your bike in the top sunlight or even in the night time, the readouts will be much better and something bigger in size. The Bluetooth connectivity and the navigations are they given a dedicated app in the Play Store. You can download your app and connect with your phone in the Bluetooth options through Bluetooth, I think. The point I would clarify is that The meter design is somewhat better if the comparing to other brand bikes in this 200 or even 160 segment, and the readout which must be better and bigger in the size. The RPM shifter lighter is also somewhat visible only, okay, decent only. And the engine section they didn't change anything. They given a 199.5 cc of engine with liquid cooling technology, and even with the single overhead cam with the 4 valve, and even with the triple spark plug engine, because it's basically a DTSI engine which is predominantly good. This engine has a 6 speed of manual gearbox which will be okay. The power output is also as same as previous NS200 has, but in this NS200 update they given assist slipper clutch for your riding convenience, which must be easy to cruise in this Indian traffic conditions. So they given a superb update in this version. The price hike of I think 9,000 maybe. The current price in Trichy maybe 1,90,000 on road for the higher variant. The price may be differ in some of areas. This engine power output is also somewhat good only, 24.1 brake horsepower and 18.4 Newton meter, I think, guys. So this must be a same NS200 which the previous model we already told that. They given some same set of perimeter frame which is mounted in this. I think the build quality of this bike is also decent only, but the plastic quality in the engine cowl sections and some of the other plastic is still in the below average conditions only, which must be better will be better in the other next version of NS200 maybe. They given a center stand or even with the underbelly exhaust with the ground clearance of 168 mm. We already told that the power output is same only that previous model has. You are looking at the previous version of NS200 with the gear position indicator and all that. So which must be the same power output, and the mileage expected is somewhat as per riding conditions. You may expect 30, maybe 30 to 35, I think. This bike will reach even the 0 to 100 with the quicker section in the third or fourth gear. So now you are looking at the NS200 previous version which already has the USD updates and with the gear position indicators. So this will be good in this current price point of view, but with the value added some features. They given a dual channel ABS. So the braking bite is we already forget to told this. The braking bite is also somewhat good. In the front section they given 300 mm of disc brakes with the somewhat ventilated disc brakes. With the ABS action is somewhat good, but in the rear section they given 230 mm of disc brakes which must be bigger in size, I think. If you are applying your rear brakes frequently, which must be better in size, I think. This NS200 comes with three variants. One is standard with the single channel ABS, and another one is deluxe which has dual channel ABS, and the other top variant is connectivity features. In the seating position they given same setup, split seat setup with the 810 mm of seat height. With the fuel tank capacity same 12 liter of fuel tank capacity with accept E20 fuel in future, guys. But the tank stroud has somewhat design language and somewhat graphics as which must be good. This NS200 has 4 color variants. I think the black is somewhat visible in the top variant of this NS200, but in the rear section they, I think, already told that they changed the tail pieces which must be somewhat looking good comparing to previous version of NS200, but they didn't change any plastic quality. You can see the mudguard and the tire huggers are low, below average in this quality. They given a rear tire 130 section and the front tire 110 section, which must be have some good wheelbase if you are planning a cornering, doing a cornering. They given a front USD forks and rear 7-step gas charged adjustable monoshock, which is very good. But in the negative point is they given a same set of swing arm assembly with the steel box assembly. In the MT15 has even 150cc in bike has the somewhat aluminum swing arm all over that. So this might be given aluminum swing arm. We already told that this NS200 comes with the 4 color variants and 3 models. The high variant has 1,90,200 or maybe something in the on-road price, I think. So these are all the points we just known to clarify you that this NS200 new model consists. Share this video to your friends if it is usable, and thanks for watching, guys.